Well, it's an exciting day, Resident Evil fans. Resident Evil Requiem has just been announced from Capcom at the Summer Games Fest. I'm going to give you all the details, the official details, and we're going to break down this trailer right now. First off, some official word from Capcom coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC February 27th, 2026. Here's the official text. Requiem for the dead, nightmare for the living. Resident Evil Requiem is the 9th title in the mainline Resident Evil series. Prepare to escape death in a heart-topping experience that will chill you to your core. A new era of survival horror begins in 2026. Technological advancements combined with the development team's depth of experience, combined in a story with rich characters and gameplay that's more immersive than ever before. Requiem features a new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, who is given a case to investigate, leading to the terrifying events to follow. While survival horror takes center stage, Requiem will also feature high-stakes cinematic action that will take the series in a bold new direction. The suffocating tension, the trembling fear, and the exhilaration of defeating death. Requiem will deeply shake the player's mind. So, a lot to break down here. I'll go through my theories. I think they mentioned there the survival horror will take center stage, but there'll also be high-stakes cinematic action. So, in my opinion, they're going down an Alan Wake 2 route, where there's two playable protagonists, Grace and I believe Leon. This is my speculation. We don't know anything at the moment. I feel like the crime survival horror elements will be based around Grace, and then I believe Leon will get more of the action stuff. That's how I'm seeing it right now. So, Grace, as we can see from the trailer, she is the daughter of Alyssa Ashcraft, who is of course the investigative journalist featured in Outbreak, and Outbreak File 2. Now, from this trailer, it's revealed that she is dead. She was murdered, and she was murdered at the Wrenwood Hotel 8 years ago. And now Grace is going to have to confront her past and head to Wrenwood Hotel, which is, the key part of this trailer. Now, something that was just found over on Twitter. There was a note, a collectible from Resident Evil 7 from Alyssa Ashcraft. As you can see here, dated 2016. Police suspect foul play and believe there may be a connection between the incidents. Plans to force plans are in place to step up local interrogations and increase personnel to further investigation. So, this is kind of the last message we see from her, until this trailer where it reveals she's dead. So, that's dated 2016. This says 8 years ago she died. So, we can basically say the game's set 2024, 2025 at the earliest. And of course, in the trailer, we see the RPD in ruins. We see Raccoon City after the bomb. So, we know this game is basically set after most of the games, which is great. Now, if it's dated around 2024-25, that means Leon must be around 50 according to my calculations. So, it's an older Leon, a more bruised and broken Leon. Now, there's this mysterious man in the trailer who a lot are saying, is this Spencer? Well, I don't think it is Spencer, unless it's a flashback or hallucination or something. But I feel like it's probably inspired by Spencer or maybe related to him. But I don't think it is him because he's obviously dead. As we know, Spencer died by the hands of Wesker in RE5. So I don't think it's him, but I mean, it's giving off the same vibes. Now, there's also this really creepy monster climbing up the ceiling. You can see here this is a Regis Liquor from my investigative journalism, which is also from Outbreak. So, a lot of connections to Outbreak here. I don't know how many of you know about Outbreak, have played the game. Yeah, that's one of the creatures. Kind of a human-like sort of creature that looks absolutely freaky in the trailer. Think if they can get those kind of horror elements like RE8, RE7, we're in good hands cuz. That was those two games are some of the creepiest games I've ever played in my life. I'm hearing people say, oh, that's Leon in the trailer. That's his voice. I've analyzed the trailer. I've listened to the voices over and over and over. And I've spoken to many of these all these strange deaths. We need to keep our voices down. Have you seen the same I've seen? I didn't think it was Leon. I didn't think it was Jill. It definitely wasn't those actors. From my look, I've listened to it over and over. It doesn't sound like them. So, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But it just doesn't sound like any of those people at the moment. So, those characters, those voices we're hearing, I believe there are other characters at this stage. Here's the key art that's been revealed. Beautiful key art. I'm guessing there'll be A vertical version of this for the boxer. Guessing from the trailer, we see Grace is kind of young. She stumbles. She's nervous. I would say she's in her 20s, I would say. But she's obviously, as they say in this trailer, the special one. The chosen one for whatever reason. We're going to find that out along the journey. As you can see the small sort of snippets there. You can see Alyssa with the red jacket kind of shows a third-person view. Maybe they show how she died. Maybe we play as her in the hotel. There's kind of a small section in the game because this kind of looks like gameplay kind of. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're definitely going to show what happens, but maybe it's even playable. Maybe that's the opening of the game. We play as Alyssa for the first 30 minutes, and we see what actually happens. That's basically all the information I got from the trailer. Have I missed anything? Let me know, guys. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure to subscribe for more Resident Evil 9. See you next time. Take care.